I have probably the most poorly packed vehicle on the road, but I'm off. So here's the deal. Got home last night, had to pack all my, I'm gonna call it product, in the back. Luckily, my friends Bob and Ann came by, made that much easier. It is 6:59 on the road. I said I wanted to get on the road by 7. Gonna head up over 50 and skirt South Lake, drop down to 395 and head south from there. Big day. Gonna get a tent. Gonna get a tent for the truck today.
Humans are interesting creatures. In our existence on this blue dot in space, there have been untold technological advancements that have been made to make our life easier, more relaxed, or more comfortable. Indoor plumbing, electricity, heating, air conditioning. But then there's camping. That time when we curiously leave behind all of our modern comforts and head out into the wilderness to be without. On the surface, this makes zero sense. But then we get out here and we experience vistas and landscapes and silence that is so far from our norm that somehow we must do without in order to immerse ourselves in the part of our world that we have the least control over, nature. The question becomes, how much do you want to be without?
I got lucky I found you, because I almost went up the road.
What time did I get here yesterday? About
5:30.
About 5:30. And at the time, Keenan had the Mamba on the roof of his cargo trailer.
All right, so the Mamba had been shipped to Keenan's place because I wanted the help installing it.
We spent a little bit of time figuring out how to move it from the top of the cargo trailer to the top of the Ram.
All right, let's take the lid off. See what we got. First of all, pretty. Packed well. Clasps. We will be packing out more garbage than anybody else this weekend.
And we positioned it carefully, and we did a little monkeying around. We got it up there. Here's the thing. I've seen videos online of people saying how to mount a Mamba by yourself, and I'll tell you how to do that. Step 1,
Don't.
get a friend.
And eat your Wheaties.
And eat your Wheaties. So we got it up there. You definitely want to be careful with it. You don't want to drop it. That'd be a bummer.
Mounting the Mamba took an hour and 28 minutes less than it did to mount one on the Jeep.
I think pretty quickly, the first thing we realized is that we made a huge mistake in not doing the work that we should have done on the ground. Like you have to mount the attachments for the ladder, the whole rack system. We moved the clasps because we're using I'm using the side entries, the passenger side entry. So you have to move the clasp to the back. But all that stuff, we weren't in a big rush.
One forward, one aft, and then there is a gizmo right there. And so my rack goes side to side, and these rails go front to back. And so by putting the little lug nutty things in there and the brackets, now I'm ready to clamp this down.
Once we got it clasped down, then I was good to sleep for the night. And then I got up early this morning and did the last few bits. And
so you see the natural tendency is you want to take this and you want to slide this in, and you're going to get to about here before it becomes completely impossible. So instead, you take this thing and you just lay it out over the length of this extrusion, and you just shove it in. There's no reason why you can't just shove it in. You start on one lip and you just push it in.
But I gotta say, we did 90% of it last night.
Yeah.
fine-tuned it today.
Fine-tuned it today. And here's the other thing. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing it out in the wilderness like we did. We're just kind of dumb that way, and we thought it'd be sort of fun to, you know, come out here with friends, and we have more people showing up later today and tomorrow.
And if you're going to move the locks, they come pre-installed on the sides, which is totally cool.
You need a 10 mil box wrench.
A small one, yes.
Here's the thing. I'm not a hardcore overlander. I'm not the type that's going to do all this stuff on my own. And it was great to have Keenan. There were many things he's like, no, dummy, do it like this. I was like, oh, thanks. But I got to say, last night, slept great.
Yeah.
Slept great. I will recommend, if you've never slept in a rooftop tent, you want to get your vehicle level. And if you have to be on a little bit of an incline, you want to have the rear of the truck
Head up.
high, head up. Always head up, yeah.
Yep.
Anything else?
Leveling blocks.
I'm going to show my leveling blocks that Keenan found me. They were a little bit more primitive, but you know, we just used our opposable thumbs and solved the problem. It's not the flattest site here, for sure.
Right, and that's what you're going to find when you're overlanding. Pick whatever site you can get, make it as level as possible. But if you're new to this, your night sleep will be 1,000% better if your truck is level.
Yeah. Yesterday and this morning, Keenan and I got the Mamba mounted. We have it collapsed here, and it does fit underneath these trees. But as we started installing it and playing with the supplied eye hole, I don't know what these things are called, I realized these are super handy to use as tie-off points for my OVS 270 awning. I gotta say, this is really nice. Keenan did a little tie-up job here. We just mount that there, and then here's the awning. Got nice coverage all back here. And with the awning and the Mamba, tons of shade down here. And I live someplace where it gets really hot, so having this shade just to shade the cab, you know, point your car the right way, it makes a lot of sense. So tons of shade here, and then all the way up to the driver's door. Just works really nice. All right, this is getting boring. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thank you, OVS, for making great products. And I got to say, with the awning that we're currently sitting under, super
nice, yeah.
Super nice setup with the pair of the two products. So thanks for everything. Thanks for watching. Bye. We're gonna put the two trucks next to each other.
That site, the first site, just an El Cheapo Manfrotto, but okay.
GoPro, start time lapse. Three.
All right, I'm on. You're on.
Okay.
Let's get a little more. All right, so I can support my end. You got yours. One more push up. Hey dude, it's on. Motherfucker.